Welcome everyone, it's the Crypto Lark coming to you from Singapore. I'm here at the Coin Market Cap Capital event and I'm joined today by Javier from Bithumb. Javier, how's it going?
Hi, nice to meet you. It's really cool to be online here today.
Yeah, it's an exciting event. Obviously, Singapore is just such a center for cryptocurrencies, and there's so many crypto companies here and so many great events here like this one. Now, today we're going to be talking a bit about the blockchain scene, the crypto scene really overall in Korea, and as well as digging into Bithumb and kind of what makes them a special exchange. So I want to start off by picking your brain a little bit about Korea, because Korea has been such a big and exciting market for cryptocurrencies. So you can tell us a little bit about the Korean crypto scene.
Maybe I can elaborate this question regarding, on our company history. So Bithumb actually set out Bitcoin exchange. I call it Bitcoin exchange because at the very beginning we only have Bitcoin. So we are here for in the market for 5 years already, and then the market has been keep on changing every few years. So want to say is that Bitcoin is actually very popular in Japan just before Korea, and then the Korean actually pick up the Bitcoin trading after 2015, and then. Yeah, we are the largest exchange, even now. Sometimes we are the largest, but we can say that we are one of the largest exchange now for the fiat trading exchange. We are the largest Korean won market in Korea. So people in Korea is they tend to they normally their per unit transaction is relatively larger compared to any other region in the world. Basically because Koreans, they do have investment. They always invest. They get used to invest already, and then cryptocurrency enable to let them invest even more because it's really easy to get funding. Deposit to your bank account, or maybe you get deposit into the crypto exchange account in Korea, because when you deposit the money, it just get into your crypto exchange account, like Bithumb account, in 1 second, within 1 second. So the people in Korea really likes to trade crypto because it's instantaneous, 24 hours.
Well, famously, Korea had, back in the 2017 madness, and also a little bit recently, the so-called Kimchi Premium, where basically people in Korea were willing to pay more than other people to get their hands on Bitcoin and Ethereum and things like this. Is that still going on?
Now, no. Probably because last time, when people still last time, because some of the regulation issues, and then Korea is the best way to do the fiat trading, and then more and more volume from everywhere in the world come into the market, and then that makes the demand and the supply is not really in an equilibrium, and then because at that time there's not many people or market makers actually trade in Korea. That's why it created a very big Kimchi Premium that last time.
Because there wasn't enough market makers. Everybody was taking but not making.
Yeah,
right.
Not enough sellers.
Yeah, that's the simple problem of the supply and demand economics. Not enough sellers, the price goes up. And of course, that's because we're talking about a localized fiat system here, where there's only so much available on the Korean won market. Yeah. Now, the Korean government, they came down pretty hard on the ICO space. Do you think that's going to turn around? Do you think we'll see ICOs coming to Korea again?
I not really have a specific answer on this because, they are supporting blockchain project, but we can say blockchain itself is a good thing, but ICO itself, maybe you can say, is a good way to get funding, but misused by many of the project or person, because investor is relatively easier to invest in ICO project like last time, but then to be honest, in the market there's not all project really great. For the investor to invest, the government actually protect the investor from choosing the wrong coin or project. This is a very good initiative, which I strongly believe that. And then, it has been 1 or 2 years after, and then market has become more and more mature. And then I see nowadays, like ICO is really hard to get the funding. So I see whether the regulator they ban or not. I mean, it doesn't really matter now because I mean, anyway, like scam project, they are not able to get the funding, and then
that's
like,
right.
Proper project, they are not able to get more than what they're supposed to get, and this really, I mean, the market get back to the equilibrium, and then like, yeah, I mean, the regulations should more be supportive from the blockchain project, I mean, which is the real one, because we do believe that, I mean, everyone here, I think we believe, you and me, we believe that the blockchain can really change the way that people do business.
Absolutely.
But it's not facilitating the people who do scam. Yeah, but it did happen. Yeah.
So that's it. I mean, it's part of the trick of all of this open source technology and open source fundraising and the ability for anyone anywhere to kind of get into this. It caused some issues, but of course, you know, like you said, we're kind of reached a happy place now where we see a lot of venture capital firms and stuff filling out the best ICOs or land. But anyway, I want to get on talking about the global scene a little bit here, because contrary to what some might believe, Bithumb is far from being just a Korean company in Korea. You guys are a global brand. So you can tell us a bit about your global expansion and how that's going.
So that's really, I mean, I want to say like maybe start from the Bithumb Global as a central of the Bithumb family, because like Bithumb Global, we are supporting multi-currency fiat exchange soon, because I mean going through. Maybe let me explain about the Bithumb family. So Bithumb family is a group of Bithumb companies, and then include Bithumb Korea, Bithumb Global, Bithumb Singapore, Bithumb DEX, OTC, Custody, STO project, and our economy, which is our investment arm. So we do have an ecosystem within our company, and then they are they are they are linked together. So Bithumb Global, which is our flagship product now, is the exchange, would be supporting the multi-currency fiat, and then all the things have to, will be regulated, strongly regulated, because we are going through we have the trust license in Hong Kong, and then we are going through the trust license support, and then to enable the fiat channel, and then enable the people to trade, and then money will be really safe because it's escrow in the trust company, and then everything will be safe. And then going through the trust company, we can also set up we can also do asset-backed token and other credit product, which is the future product, I can say, like our STO based in Hong Kong.
Yep.
And then, like last week, the Hong Kong SFC, they actually announced some regulation update, and then it's really open for people to apply, for exchange operator to apply the license. So, the space, the crypto space in Asia, especially Hong Kong, is getting clearer and clearer. And then regulator is welcoming the real person who really wants to operate a proper exchange to be there.
Yeah, and that carries on to the security tokens later on too. And
I'm from Hong Kong, and I'm quite. For me, those are native solution for me to consider the solution. And then our team has already been working on that for a year already. And then we believe that this is the future for Bithumb, and then also future for crypto.
Yeah, when you talk about fundraising with cryptocurrencies, you have the ICO model, which was, speculative tokens and things like this. When we talk about the security token space, we're talking about real companies bringing in real equity in their companies and tokenizing it, and potentially a lot of other use cases too. And the exchanges that can cater to that market, there's a massive opportunity we're talking about here, absolutely. Now, your multi-currency exchange, so is that, what currencies are we talking about here? We've seen BINANCE rolling out a few different fiat currency deposits recently, so which ones are you guys focusing on?
We start from US dollar, Euro, the 8 major currency.
New Zealand dollars?
No.
No, New Zealand.
But soon,
Australian dollars?
Australian dollar, yes.
Aussies. All right.
You use Australian dollar.
No, we don't use New Zealand dollars, but they always get all this stuff, and New Zealand doesn't. Anyway, it's a different story. Go ahead.
We do also have the Turkish lira, that
nice.
will be recently announced.
That's a really big one, actually. Turkey's a huge market right now.
Yeah, but yeah, all the things will be coming out like within the next few months, and then I mean the US dollar will become very soon within next month. Sorry.
Very, very cool. Now, you've also expanded out now to have the Bithumb Chain. So you can tell us a little bit about that. I mean, are we looking at a DEX coming here like we have with Binance, for example? Are we looking at projects building on top of the Bithumb Chain? I mean, what are we looking at with this?
So they're very different. So I just mentioned, like, I mean, under Bithumb family, we do have several companies and then projects going on. And then we do believe that I mean, I just mentioned, like, I mean, we are not an exchange now. We are not a blockchain ecosystem now. And then a mainnet or chain is very essential for us to moving forward to the next level. Because, I mean, without a chain that really fulfill all the functionality of the real business, we are not able to expand our business, especially like on STO. Which token, I mean, you are going to issue on it. If you want to put it on Ethereum, maybe it would be standard, but the cost is high. So we actually come out of Bithumb Chain, and then, as what you say, there is a DEX integrated on it, and then we are not like other exchange. I don't want to mention the name, but we are helping everyone in the space to create their own decentralized exchange, and then we will have a turnkey solution, like one click for everything, which is like, I mean, even you or me, I can create my own decentralized exchange by clicking a click.
Wow.
So people might ask, why decentralized exchange? So it's like we run the exchange. We do understand, like, I mean, only the decentralized exchange will be clear and transparent for all the transactions occur on the exchange. And then this is the best way to avoid any false trading, any
that's right. Can't fake on chain. That's right.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, if we decide to open like turnkey solution for all the people, definitely we'll consider decentralized exchange. And then we do believe that after so many years of like non-stop testing, the decentralized exchange on the mainnet, a high efficiency mainnet. I don't want to say like on the mainnet. On the high efficiency mainnet is the core for the future. I mean, it's a very essential one for the next phase of like decentralized exchange building. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, as you move forward into that wider ecosystem of decentralized exchanges, it's about giving people more tools to do what they want to do, right? And opening up the boundaries even more of what people can do. Our
current version of the decentralized exchange is done on the Ethereum, but I mean the speed is not really satisfactory, and then the transaction fee is way too high, especially like after Tether issuing the Tether on the ERC20. It got a big problem. Yeah, so we decided to move forward.
Now the Bithumb Coin. So what's that all about?
Okay, so Bithumb Coin is actually the centric of all the, I mean, the business that we just
so that whole ecosystem that we're talking about, that's the fluid, the money of the ecosystem.
It will be the main native token for the ecosystem and the chain. So it will also, I mean, reflects, I mean, the business just like other platform tokens, because like we do have some formula in order to link the business to the performance of this token, and then all the things is actually on our website. Yeah. But then we do believe that, I mean, the Bithumb token, Bithumb Coin, which are issued on the Bithumb chain, would be actually, I mean, very welcomed by our current users, because we do have millions of users in our ecosystem already, and then they log in every day, they trade every day, and then we do believe that they will be very, very supportive. I mean, they will be very, very supportive on the ecosystem, and then build the prosperity together. Because I mean, do the business and then like stop.
That's right.
The other ICO.
Yeah. I mean, if when you build that ecosystem, we're talking about an ecosystem here. It's not just about, you know, one exchange in one country. We're talking about a global ecosystem of exchanges and custody and STO offerings and the chain that's coming, and, you know, the coin's going to be at the center of all that. So how do you make Bithumb number one?
We were number one.
You were number one.
We got a formula to be number one.
So you'll be number one again? You guys are number 3 or 4 right now, but you know, it's a very competitive space. Do you think that the competition that we're seeing right now in the cryptocurrency ecosystem is a good thing?
Yeah, I mean, competition is good for everyone to, improve. Without competition, like, people will not work hard, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, we welcome all the competition, and then we create the competitions.
There you go. Well, you guys are doing great work. You know, the ecosystem's expanded so much, and it's very exciting to see all of this growing out, and that, you know, you're continuing to innovate, continue to move forward, continuing to find new ways to bring value to people. So it's very, very cool stuff, Javier.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on and having a quick chat with us about, you know, what's been going on over at Bithumb. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone.